Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about last night's game, Rockets versus the Bulls. It's a tough game in overtime. There's a couple of things that we could talk about, a couple of improvements that we can make. First off, I think we should be talking about getting better at defending our three-point line. We had a lot of open shots, and I think we do a good job of defending the paint. But the thing is, when we defend the paint and we leave the three-pointer open, when they're making a three-pointer, we tend to get our doors blown off. So we got to do a better job of defending the three-pointer. In the second quarter, there was a play where Jayshawn Tate had the ball and he ended up passing it out to the wing in the three-pointer. I want to say it was Jabari Smith Jr. No, I'm sorry. Jabari Smith Jr. was down underneath and he ended up passing it to the corner, and I forget exactly who it was. But layups are a lot more important. Layups are easier than the three-pointer, especially that corner three. I know three-pointers are a lot more. I'm sorry. I know three-pointers are more points, but layups got an easier percentage, higher percentage, so they do a lot better, and we can tally up our points, especially when we're struggling on offense, by getting the three-pointers and getting to the free throw line. And speaking of the free throw line, I'd like to talk about Alfred Sengun. He had a tough night at the free throw line, sir. Tough night at the free throw line, man. You're a 73% free throw shooting right now. I think that you need to get a lot better at the free throw line. Still, we're aiming to get to 90%, but you've been doing a lot better since years past, so kudos to you. Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson. You had a couple of open three-pointers last game. And you also had the open lane. So instead of shooting that three-pointer, man, until you can work on it, get better, and get that percentage up for shooting your threes, man, try slashing to the rim. You had that lane wide open. Try working on that floater, man. Throw up a couple of floaters a game. I'm sure that you can even take one step into the free throw line because they're giving you a lot of room. So if it's not the drive, try taking one step in and sinking that little 12-footer, that elbow jump shot. I think those will come a lot easier to you, and then you're able to expand your game and expand your range slowly and at a steady and constant rate. So I'm not shooting you down. I've been liking your confidence. I've been liking the fact that you're taking the ball all the way to the hoop and getting some tough and ones. But that three-pointer isn't quite there yet, man. So take one step in, take a dribble in, and work on that floater. Game ball goes to Jalen Green. I saw a great game from him. I know that he wasn't the leading scorer, but I saw a lot of confidence in his game. I saw a lot of great things. For example, you're not playing so well on the road. You haven't been playing well on the road, I should say. And this was a road game, and you played with confidence. So game ball goes to you, Jalen Green. Did a great job. A lot of three-pointers made and stepping in the rhythm. I would like to see when you slash into the rim, you always go into the opposite side, even though when you have that open lane, that open layup right there with the right hand, I'm sure that you probably going to remember that play where you went all the way to the left when you had the layup with the right hand right there. So try to do a better job, have a little bit better court awareness, and I think that you'll be able to score them a lot more points. You'll be able to get to the rim a lot easier because you're making it tough on yourself, honestly, with the harder layups and the attempts that you're making. And speaking of making harder shots, I think that the Rockets, we should work on taking that one step dribble to the side and shooting it instead of speeding up our three-pointer shot when we have those closeout defenders coming to defend the three-pointer. When we got open threes, you do the pump fake, one dribble to the side, then shoot it. If we work on that, I think that our three-pointer percentage will go up a little bit more. That's a part of our game that we need to add. We need to add that floater. Alfred Sengun's the only guys that's utilizing that floater right now. Jabari Smith Jr., you've been playing well, man. I've been liking the role that you're growing into. We all, as a team, need to take better shots. The shot selection as of recently hasn't been good, and the last shot that we made in overtime, Alfred Şengün, although it went in, we got to get better at our shot selection, and that's how we limit the teams that go on runs against us. How we stop having those spurts where we're not scoring. We got to get to the free throw line. Make sure that we're making our free throws. We gotta take great shots, man. We gotta take great shots. Jabari Smith Jr. He did a great job earlier in the year of great shot selection. I noticed that the team and the coaching staff gave him a little bit more rope, and that's great. I want him to have that rope, but you got to expand your game with great shot selection. Still do that turnaround 3-pointer. If that shot at the end of the game would have went in, hey, you would have been player of the game, and I wouldn't have said too much. I like that shot. I'm not going to say that shot was a bad shot, but I'm sure that we could all look at the game and look at our film study and be able to see, hey, this wasn't really a great shot. So we got to do better at our shot selection, guys. We got to do better at our shot selection. We're still young, so that comes with experience. That comes with more time playing the game. But definitely the game ball goes to Jalen Green. I'm liking the confidence and the way he's shooting that ball. So keep it up, Jalen Green. Keep up the good work. Alfred Şengün, what you got to work on this entire year, man, is getting to the free throw line and making those free throws. That's definitely big importance. Jabari Smith Jr., shot selection. Amen Thompson, got to work on that 3-pointer, man. Cam Whitmore, I saw a lot of great things yesterday. You were getting some valuable minutes. The moment could have been a little bit too big, but we need you. We need you. And shoot with confidence, man. There was a point in overtime, right after Coach Ime Udoka drew up that play. You were at the top of the key, and you kind of stepped in and you took a long two. Man, you had the open 3-pointer, man. And we'll see it in film study. But you had that open 3-pointer. Gotta shoot that, bro. Gotta shoot that, man. Next game, we played Detroit Pistons. What I will say is we gotta get back in the win column. I'm not saying that the Detroit Pistons are the worst team in the NBA. They're still an NBA team. At any given night, they can beat even the best team. They gave Boston Celtics a good run for their money. So don't let this be a trap game, guys. We're on a couple-game losing streak. We got to get back in the win column. We should be taking these games personally, especially against the Detroit Pistons. There's a lot of players on that team that we compare with our players. Cade Cunningham and the Jalen Green comparison. There's the Amen and the Sar Thompson comparison. So it's very close. The Jabari Smith Jr. and Jaden Ivey, I want to say. So there's a lot of players. There's a lot of people on the team that can be compared to. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of points and there's a lot of things that we could say is a rivalry about these games. Detroit Pistons versus the Houston Rockets. So let's not lose this game. Let's get back in the win column, guys. I'll see y'all guys next game. Peace.